pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Ah, yeah.
And she's buying a stairway to heaven.
The 1970s was an era of immense musical diversity and innovation. It saw the rise of various subgenres of rock. Legendary bands like Led Zeppelin and Queen shaped the future of rock and roll, while also giving rise to acts that were critically acclaimed but never reached mainstream success despite their talent. In today's video, we visit some incredible bands that should have been bigger. Are you ready? Little River Band is an Australian soft rock band formed in 1975.
Friday night, it was late, I was walking you home, we got down to the gate.
Known for their smooth harmonies, polished production, and radio-friendly sound, they became one of the most successful Australian bands of the late 70s and early 80s. Their style blended elements of rock, pop, and album-oriented rock, often compared to the Eagles, Fleetwood Mac, and Toto. Their hit songs include
In the border June. Have you heard about the lonesome loser beaten by the queen? Time for cool change.
The band went through many member swaps, especially after their peak, affecting their creative stability. By the mid-80s, new wave and synth pop took over, making their style seem dated compared to rising pop acts. Bread was an American soft rock band formed in 1968 in Los Angeles.
Hey, have you ever tried?
They were one of the earliest and most influential bands in the soft rock and adult contemporary genres, known for their smooth melodies, heartfelt lyrics, and gentle instrumentation. Led by David Gates, their music blended elements of folk, pop, and rock, creating a signature mellow sound that became a staple of the 1970s. Their hit songs include
If I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I would give everything. If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I?
As the 1970s progressed, harder rock and disco became more dominant, making Bread's mellow style seem less trendy. David Gates and Jimmy Griffin had creative tensions, leading to their breakup in 1973 and brief reunions afterward. Unlike bands like the Eagles, Bread wasn't known for extensive touring, which affected their long-term visibility. Uriah Heep is a British progressive hard rock band that formed in 1969.
Somewhere along the lonely road I had tried to find ya.
They were one of the key bands in shaping early heavy metal and progressive rock, often mentioned alongside Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, and Black Sabbath. Their sound featured heavy guitar riffs, swirling Hammond organ, soaring vocal harmonies, and fantasy-themed lyrics, making them a favorite among rock and metal fans. Their hit songs include
Easy living, and I've been forgiven since you take. She asked me name my clothing, I said beneath within some men to find it. There I was on a July morning.
The band went through numerous member shifts, particularly with lead singers, which made it hard to maintain consistency. While fans loved them, critics often dismissed their music as too theatrical or derivative of other hard rock bands. Starz was an American hard rock band from the 1970s that had a sound blending glam rock, power pop, and early heavy metal influences. Often compared to bands like Aerosmith and Kiss, they had strong melodies, anthemic choruses, and a raw rock and roll energy. Despite their talent, they never quite broke into the mainstream. Their hit songs include
Cherry, cherry baby, cherry, cherry, oh. People say, gee, I'm a lucky guy, 'cause I get a little cheesy on the road. Sing it, shout it, tell them about it. I can't believe what I'm thinking.
Despite being signed to Capitol Records, the band didn't get the promotional push needed to compete with bigger acts. They had the sound of a heavy rock band but also leaned into glam and pop elements, making it difficult to define their identity in an era of strong genre branding. Angel was an American glam hard rock band formed in 1975 in Washington, D.C.
Sent alone to tell a tale from the land of Delmar.
They were discovered by Gene Simmons of Kiss and signed to Casablanca Records, the same label as Kiss, known for their theatrical image, all-white outfits, and melodic hard rock sound. Angel was often seen as the anti-Kiss, where Kiss was dark and demonic. Angel was light and angelic. Their hit songs include While their visual style was striking, they struggled to match it with consistently strong hit songs that could dominate radio. By the late 70s, the rise of punk and new wave pushed aside theatrical glam rock, making Angel's style seem outdated. Babe Ruth were a British progressive rock group formed in 1970, known for their hard rock, jazz, funk, and cinematic influences. The band's sound was unique, blending powerful guitar riffs, soulful vocals, and dramatic storytelling in their lyrics. Their hit songs include Their mix of rock, jazz, and Latin influences made them stand out, but also made them hard to market in an era when clear-cut genres were key to success. Focus is a Dutch progressive rock band formed in 1969, known for their instrumental mastery, jazz influences, and unique yodeling vocals. Led by guitarist Jan Akkerman and keyboardist, flutist Thijs van Leer, they blended classical, jazz, and rock into a distinctive sound that set them apart from other prog rock bands of the era. Their hit songs include While impressive, their lack of strong vocal hooks made them less accessible than bands with radio-friendly songs. Akkerman left in 1976, leading to a decline in the band's creative spark and commercial success. Bachman-Turner Overdrive, BTO, is a Canadian hard rock band formed in 1973 by former Guess Who guitarist Randy Bachman. They became known for their heavy guitar riffs, driving rhythms, and blue-collar, no-nonsense rock sound. BTO's music was a staple of 1970s arena rock and classic rock radio, blending elements of boogie rock, blues rock, and hard rock with catchy hooks. Their hit songs include
And I've been taking care of business every day, taking care of business. I met a woman, she took my heart away. Ride, 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 let it ride. And would you cry if I...
Randy Bachman left in 1977, and without his songwriting and leadership, the band struggled creatively. The 70s was a pivotal decade for rock music, with many bands pushing musical boundaries and creating iconic songs that still resonate today. Many of these lesser-known bands still have a loyal following among classic rock fans. And that's a wrap on these underrated 70s bands. If you love discovering these hidden gems, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into rock history. Until the next video, see ya.